Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Arexis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Limbus Company. Hey there, Ada. Hey there, Mimi. Hey, Aguna. Welcome. Hope you're all doing all right. I'm doing pretty well. And hopefully I can wrap up this Canto tonight, and hopefully quickly as well. I was thinking yeah, it'll be fine to go overtime. But I've actually got to leave fairly early in the morning because I've got to go to a play essentially, meet up with family beforehand. It's gonna be fun, but I've got to leave quite early in the morning, unfortunately. So let's see what we're able to do, shall we? Let's get into the game. All right. As per usual, do let me know if there are any issues, audio or visual-wise, and we'll get into things. Oh, let's have a drink. Hey there, Kailash. But yes, we managed to beat the heart yesterday. It did take us a couple of tries. Well, one try, and then we won with the next try, so we won the second time around. It was all good. Yeah, I think they just nerfed it again. If I was reading the Steam update or something, I don't know. But yeah, we did it. We got it. So let's go into the next part, temporary truce, and there's just 3 sections left. Let's go. Yep, I know we streamed it. I didn't watch it because I hadn't played it at that point. With them defending the bridge, we managed to reach Khan Temple's entrance. Only to find the last people we ever wanted to see waiting at its gate. Corp and their troop. All of them wearing ego gear. It almost looks like they came here ready for a war.
여기까지는 이사님 말씀대로군, 구보. 맙소사.
뭘 그리 개탄하는가? 영락한 나의 옛벗이야. 영특한 자네라면 목표에 도달하기 전 반드시 우리가 막아서리라는 걸 쉬이 떠올렸을 터인데.
Maybe could have hoped that you went after the Golden Bow instead or something. Kailash making an outrageous declaration to chat.
그게 아니라면 새 벗들과 지내다 보니 총명함에 먼지가 안 젖는가?
네, 바쁘.
You know, people have been talking about the previous guy being Jetstream Sam, but has anyone said that this guy is Auron? Like, with his glasses? I think Auron had glasses like that. I've never actually played that particular Final Fantasy, so I can't exactly comment or anything, but... possibly Bardo from Ghost in the Shell.
그리고 지금같이 벗의 마음이 절실하고 급한 때 그대에게 특별히 전할 말도 없어.
Ubo opened his mouth to say something in response. Isan swiftly brushed past him without hesitation. And?
오래 기다렸다, 동생아.
Who knows? We might get our chance here. He might get away. I don't know. We'll find out.
저자가 여기에는 왜?
너희들을 기다리기 위해 친히 마중 나와 있었지. 너무 그렇게 매섭게 노려보지는 말거라. 우리가 내놓는 제의를 너희는 수락만 하면 되는 것이니.
Let me guess. Give you the Golden Bow, and you'll let us rescue Zichun?
이른바 일시적 휴전이라는 거지.
That's the title of this episode.
휴전이요? 지금 여기서요?
공교롭게도 우리 또한 저 안에 볼 일이 있거든. 그리고 오직 가보. 너만이 저 문을 열 수 있다는 것 또한 알고 있지.
Okay, you want to get in there.
너희가 백날 첫날 가져가려고 길을 쓰는 그 황금가지라는 것.
Oh, maybe it's a different objective. Maybe they'll leave us alone and let us get the golden bough, as long as they're able to kill Ji Chun.
이번에는 우리는 관심이 없어.
황금가지보다 더 중요한 샘플만 얻으면 지체 없이 여기를 떠날 셈이지. 공연히 힘을 쓸 필요가 없으니 자연히 자네들과 싸울 필요도 없지 않겠나.
그 말을 어떻게 믿고?
생각을 해봐라. 우리의 목적이 황금가지였다면 2차전에서 순순히 기권을 했겠나? 우리가 원하는 건 3등 정도여도 무리 없이 얻을 거라고 예측했기 때문이지.
Imagine when we break. Yeah, that will be pretty cool. Considering Basso used to be an N-Corp researcher, if I'm remembering correctly, that would absolutely make sense.
당신은 그럼 가시가를 위해서가 아니라 처음부터 엔사를 위해 움직인 거군요.
아무래도 너희들은 머리가 나쁜 것 같아. 전에 봤을 때 분명 엔사 소속임을 숨기지 않았던 것 같은데 그새 까먹었나? 더욱이 내가 가시 가문의 보잘것없는 명예를 탐하겠답시고 이 어수선한 가주 대전 노름에 낄 리도 없지.
Yeah, I didn't think you were trying to sort of like get the win the tournament myself. It gets her head turned into a fine red mist.
이름을 갈아치운 그날부터 나는 이 가문을 위해 살아본 적이
I mean,
없다.
Herman's probably going to survive for longer than that. I don't think Herman's going to die that easily.
사씨 가문은 우리 엔사 신구인을 고용했지. 사씨 쪽에서 가주가 나오지 않는다면 이 대전을 무효로 만들어달라고 말이야. 예나 지금이나 변변치 않은 자격을 가진 주제에 욕심은 그득하더군. 그리고 엔사는 너희도 알다시피 호락호락 물러날 생각이 없어. 너희가 원할 때까지 이곳 앞에서 대치를 하는 것도 좋고 말이지. 우리에게는 시간이 많거든. 너희랑은 다르게.
설마 저자의 말을 고지고대로 믿는 자는 없겠지?
그런데 별수가 있긴 한가? 이미 저쪽에서 시간을 너무 낭비했어.
Hey, Kuro. How you going?
저희가 시간이 없다는 것도 사실이죠.
Hey, Drago. Hope you're doing well.
아무리 가치우 씨가 강하셔도 그 많은 병사들을 오랫동안 막으실 순 없으니까.
Growing anxious. He says he's willing to leave us alone once he gets what he wants. No way for us to be sure of that. No, there is not. And if he wants to void the result, then Ji Chun's in trouble. Hardly a good idea to fight them now, or remain locked in this standoff for who knows how long. If this fight is inevitable, better to enter a truce with them for now, find Ji Chun, and then fight them if we must. Research! It's not like there's any shortage of L-Corp facilities to loot and such. Limbus Company may have the advantage of having started on this sooner and going with like recruiting Moses for some early results on distortions. But N-Corp is still a wing. Like, they have plenty of advantages of their own. Like, I see no reason why they wouldn't be able to get their hands on ego gear of their own. It's just gear. Just because this railway's only been open for a month doesn't mean that they couldn't have gotten elsewhere. Like, do you really think that that's the only source? Besides, Hongwu Sajichun might be in danger. I prioritize that, no matter what. Behold. Let's head inside. So, I made the call.
네. 단테님의 생각을 따라가 봐요.
문을 열기로 했나? 대장놈은 머리가 굴러가긴 하는 모양이군. 그럼 잘 부탁하지. 앞장서시게 따라 들어갈 테니.
And we finally made it to the great gates of Tiakan Temple. Honglu approached the gate handle. Then, one hand over his other eye, brings his jade eye close to the engraved hole in the gate.
이 문을 바깥에서 열 수 있는 건 오로지 제 눈동자를 통할 때뿐이에요. 어르신들이 원하실 때 언제든지 인사를 드리러 갈 수 있도록.
Alright, fairly short story chapter, but let's see what these missions are going to be like, shall we? So, to be free from aging and death. Again, it's another clear stage objective, but I haven't heard people complaining about this one so nearly as much as 830, so this should be fun. Head over here. Bring in our team.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
가기 무서워요. 보가, 우리 가문의 보서가. 몇 번을 말하니 무서워해서는 안 되는 거야. 너는 태어날 때부터 가문과 어르신의 보호구로 전지될 운명이었는데.
No problem, Guna. Hope to see you soon.
선인들께서 기다리신단다. 그분들은 네 문안 인사만을 기다리고 계시는데.
조용히 하거라. 귀한 것 앞에서 파들파들 떨기나 하다니.
죄송합니다.
I'm confident in myself. That's the important thing in this game. Have confidence.
보가, 너는 남들과 다르단다.
제가요?
Also literacy skills. That's also important.
본질을 볼 줄 모르는 이들이야말로 사사로운 겉모습에 미와 추를 따지는 법. 그분들은 곧 대관원의 과거이자 미래인이라. 그분들께서 쌓아올린 업덕에 우리가 대관원에서 이리 풍족하게 누릴 수 있는 것이니 항상 감사하는 마음을 가져야 한다. 알겠느냐?
하지만
Hey, wizard. How you going? No confidence. Have confidence.
저렇게 무섭기만 한데요. 저 왔어요.
복이 왔느냐?
Oh no, they're using the that's the bloody ego music for that abnormality. Ooh. Hero Tama! Thank you very much for the raid. How did your stream go? See you were playing some Limbus Company. What a coincidence, I'm playing that as well. To those who don't know me, I am Araxis Venetia, your revolutionary bartender. And right now, we have finished 8:30. We are up to the start of 8:32. Oh, your first day as manager. Congratulations. Welcome to the management business. I will say that for those who are worried about spoilers, I'm basically current with the game. Yes, Nova Spirit, definitely warn our hero and heroes viewers, because I'm up to Canto 8. If you've just started, then obviously at a lower Canto or anything. Yes, absolutely. So, if you decide to step out because of that, totally understand. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you may be in. But again, thank you very much for the raid. I do appreciate it. And you're in for some good times with Limbus Company, in my opinion. Like, I've basically enjoyed the entire thing. How does 8:30 feel post nerfs? I didn't get to do day 1. I did do day 2, 8:30. I lost right at the end of my first run, but I basically just went straight back into it, with basically the same team. Slight adjustment being putting Ryoshu in position 8 instead of position 9, and I had a much easier time about it. Like being a little bit more familiar with the mechanics, and I thought it was a great fight, to be honest. I think a good idea going forward would be introducing difficulty levels. Obviously, some people want a bit of an easier time about it, and like that's fair enough. Project Moon have made very difficult games in the past. Yeah, I was definitely using defense skills there, but I tended to prefer, like, by the end of it, I wanted to be using the prey target to deliberately clash in order to get extra ego resources. Occasionally, I would take the defense instead, but yes, that was I did think that was an interesting mechanic. It introduced some choice on the part of the player in order to judge what they wanted to do. You could either have the prey defend and like take limited damage. You could clash and try to get improved ego gain, or you could have someone else take the attack instead, and play it out that way. I thought that was rather interesting. I do think that it's definitely a bit of a difficulty spike for people. I understand that. It was a little bit tricky to remember all the different like passives and effects for like playing down, because there was a lot going on, and I can't imagine how like information dense it would have been for someone playing on mobile. That seems like it would have been hell and a half. But yeah, as I said, I enjoyed the fight. And I think it felt like Ricardo too. Little bit. I think I also failed Ricardo the first time, but succeeded the second time. I mean, considering like he's basically like outright said to be stronger than Ricardo, makes sense. The Ricardo fight was also a good one. I enjoyed that. Once I sort of figured out that the puzzle for that was, hey, you know that thing you've learned this whole time from Library of Ruiner onwards, that you should be clashing with your opponents? Don't do that. Do one-sided attacks. He's not gonna be able to be stopped. No, that's absolutely all right. I enjoy having a little bit of a yap with people in chat. It's fine. But yeah, that's sort of my thoughts on it. We'll get back to the game. You would have missed this at the start, but I do want to try and finish tonight in good time because I'm supposed to be getting up early in order to go to a play tomorrow afternoon.
너를 오매불망 기다리고 있었단다.
Alright, so you still looked vaguely human. You're definitely looking a lot more twisted. Alrighty then.
오늘은 허물을 새로 벗으시는 날이군요.
They do have some really good sound effects, absolutely, for the disgusting and gruesome. Bolting day, lovely.
살려주세요, 도련님. 이런 곳인 줄 알았다면 절대 지원하지 않았을 것인데.
등골까지 남김없이 빨아드시는군.
Oh, you look a little bit like Nothing There's first form. Like the silhouette. Sorry, yeah, Nothing There.
다 마신 후에 그 남은 살들은 내 쪽으로 넘기는 거 잊지 마시게. 지난번에도 그대가 살점 몇 개를 더 뜯어가는 바람에 내 육신이 부실해질 뻔했어.
보가, 네가 얼른 무럭무럭 자라나서
Why is that?
이 대관원을 떠나 더 값진 것을 보고 듣고 할 날이 오면 좋겠구나.
네, 감사해요.
보기가 왔구나. 문안 인사를 드리기에는 너무 이르게 온 것 아니니? 아직 가조 승계 의식이 마무리되지 않았구나.
You keep your hands off Ji-chun, okay?
시춘!
Borgiamu was Ji-chun, lying unconscious on what looked like an altar. And?
이들이
It looks like a old woman from Lobotomy Corporation is combined with what was it, the new abnormality that got added in the railway. Despite our sudden arrival, they all turned to us as one. They all turned to us at once, without even a hint of mild surprise.
이게 대관원에서 그렇게 떠받들었던 선임들이라는 존재예요?
I mean, are you really that shocked, Ishmael?
그래, 일이 될 줄을 알았지.
오, 가까이 와보거라.
그대들이군. 언젠가 직접 보게 될 날을 고대하였지.
저희 알아요?
They've been seeing us through Sleeping Bag of a Bygone Day. Thank you very much for the name reminder there. I do appreciate that. They've been seeing us through Hong Lu's eye. Yeah, I need to remember the name of Thoracalgia. Holy crap, they're zombies! Should you not pay attention during the entire family's arguments for the new successor about immortality and stuff like that?
지난번에 그 놀이공원에서 피로 만들어진 기구는 참 흥미로웠네.
Yeah, that sounds like they've been watching through Honglu's eye.
혈귀들에게 독특한 능력이 있다는 것은 익히 알고 있었으나 직접 보니 상상 이상으로 매혹적이었어. 고위 권속 혈귀가 그 정도로 강력할 줄은 몰랐지. 이 홍원에 머무는 장로와는 완전히 다른 능력이더구나.
The Blood Fiend Elder of Hongyuan. I guess they've all got different versions of immortality then. Oh, yep, good point, Armia. Let's sit up straight. Which is probably why they're not impressed with that.
그 저택에 있던 실험기물 또한 눈여겨볼만 했지.
I've just arrived at us having a conversation with the Immortal Elders who have interesting ways of achieving immortality, I guess. This company's treating me well. Yesterday was definitely a little bit tricky. I had to fight a particularly strong boss, Jetstream Sam, and we managed to get through there in the end. Just required a single retry, and now we're looking to finish things off now.
대단한 장면이었어.
It wasn't literally Jetstream Sam, but like he had like the thruster sword essentially, and like I've not played Metal Gear Revengeance, but I think I heard that like Jetstream Sam is like also a bit of a battle junkie, and the boss from this was also a little bit like that, with a sense of honor. So I can see why people compare him to Jetstream Sam.
사람이 형체 없이 녹아버리고 이윽고 새로운 것이 빚어질 땐 이 자리에 있는 모두가 단성을 내질렀다네.
Front row seats.
아이는 그대들을 취하고 싶다네. 그 창백한 고래의 뱃속에 들어갔을 때 보여주었던 그대들의 증오와 기세. 반복했노라. 사리로 가득 찬 열기가 여기까지 느껴지는 것 같았지.
우리를 계속해서 지켜보고 있었다는 것인가?
그렇다. 우리는 보기의 옥을 통해서
There we go, the confirmation.
그대들을 줄곧 보고 있었노라.
I mean, they're definitely witness to some proprietary knowledge, right? We should make sure that they are dealt with in order to keep the secrets of Limbus Company alive, right?
이 얼마나 값지고 보배로운 선물인가.
Invoke a DMCA on them, absolutely. You know what? No, let's just prosecute them with the full extent of Ufi contract law. Go all the way with it.
보기를 출가시킨 것은 정말 잘한 선택이었다네. 무료할 틈을 주질 않았지. 옥 너머로만 보던 주인공들을 이리 가까이 보니 과인이 참으로 즐거워.
So we're like celebrities to you.
요 근래 도시에선 이럴 때 서명을 받아 보관한다고 하더만.
Oh, but literally they're commenting. Like, oh, we should get their signatures. Well, looks like we've got a Zentradi head over here. One of those like head computers that sort of like start showing up from Macross 7 onwards.
이게 대체 무엇이란 말이오?
Almost feels like Misery Loves Company looking back at this. A little more Face of Bow. Familiar with Face of Bow. Bow. Oh, Doctor Who. Gotcha. I've actually not watched Doctor Who at all. So that's something that I missed. But absolutely, like I can see that, like just from the images of that, absolutely the Face of Bow.
바람하지 않는다던 영생이라는 것이 이리 꼼짝 않고 들어앉아 극을 관람하는 소일거리일 뿐이란 것인가? 무료와 맞서는 여생이라니.
이곳에서 한없이 긴 삶을 영위하며 과인이 깨달은 삶의 가장 중요한 것은
단연코 즐거움이었지.
그 밖에 다른 감정들은 더 이상 와닿지 않아.
And let me guess, that means further and further acts of debauchery and corruption in order to gain ever-fleeting doses of pleasure and entertainment, and eventually recreate Slaanesh. I'm not gonna lie, I do want immortality. I think I would handle it okay, but I would also want a suicide switch that I could activate should I ever, like, be stuck with it as a curse.
오빠?
Jieji Chun seemed to have regained consciousness. She calls out to Honglu in a faint, fading voice.
정신을 차렸느냐?
The unplug button, yeah, essentially.
여기는 어디야? 가모님.
선임분들을 모시는 대관원의 가장 귀한 땅이지. 이제 너는 가주가 되기 위한 마지막 의식만을 앞두고 있단다.
Please don't put a worm in her head.
저는
Jieji Chun's face was contorted with sheer, unadulterated fear.
이제 예를 갖추어라. 몸소 홍원과 가문, 그리고 후손을 위해 최초의 충이 되신 우리의 뿌리이자 조상께서 이곳으로 당도하실지니.
Would you still love me if I were a worm?
전원 주님이 오시는구나. 이 얼마만의 감격스러운 성공인가.
Praise the worm! Thinking about immortal elders in the city, I don't think I would have imagined anything more sadistic. Simply watching slaughters from adventure to sate their boredom. I mean, it's a passive sadism. Like, there's definitely like actual sadists out in the city. Like you can see that in some of the more debased syndicates, for example. Yeah, bread and circuses, they don't need bread anymore. They don't need money anymore. They've got so much of it. Trembling voices begin to swell with emotion as they begin to harmonize as one. You know, I did say, like, I mentioned, like, going into here, I wonder if this will end up being, like, psychopaths with the other Sybil system. I'm not super far off. Hello! Something squirms beneath the skin of Jiamu's neck. It continues to quiver, slowly taking shape, sculpting into a face, into a head protruding from her flesh.
난 안 볼래.
A very sane reaction, Rodion. The face holds an expression so benevolent that it appears almost eerie.
저거 설마
Yeah, so they've been hinting at anima worms in the Uptie stories for some of the newest characters.
진짜 그 춤이에요?
비로소 이분을 받아들이는 순간 선인들과 혼연일체가 되는 영광을 누리게 되지. 세대를 거쳐 내려온 이곳 모든 어르신의 지식과 지혜를 모두 누리는 영광을.
Now the question is, does the anima worm just like work as like an organic computer that you can access information, or does it influence the person it is implanted in? And I'm not sure if I can trust that smiling fellow.
감히 배하라거라. 대관원에서 최초로 중의 모습으로 황골 탈퇴하신 시조의 가주시다.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Quiet. Do not trust.
평생을 받들어 모시며 감사하여도 그 은혜를 갚기에는 부족하단다. 보가, 너는 처음 뵙는 것이겠구나.
저분이야말로 우리 중 가장 공덕을 많이 쌓아 올리신 분. 우리는 감히 따라갈 수 없는 해안을 지니신 분이시니.
And we've definitely seen how Jiamu ruled this section of the city.
대관원의 복을 현현하는 계획도 모두 저분의 뜻에서부터 나온 것이지.
과인과 선대, 후대의 가주들이 영검의 세월 동안 제일 절실하게 필요한 것이 유의였다는 걸 깨닫기까지 적지 않은 세월이 흘렀어.
무료함 속에서, 무상 속에서 우리가 모두 고통을 받고 있다는 걸 헤아리신 그분께서 우리를 위해 이 구중궁궐에 단 하나밖에 없을 보석을 내려주신 게지.
Have you thought about trying to improve the lives of people? Having a great cause, perhaps? Give you motivation? And purpose?
세상 영웅이란 말은 부족함이 없지 않겠나?
We tried that, it got boring. God damn it. I don't think they tried. I genuinely don't think they tried. If they did, then this place would look nicer.
역겹군. 고장 엿보는 것에서부터 생의 만족감을 얻는 것들.
They're just a bunch of perverts. Not so famous Limbusy enjoyer. Yeah, no problem. Hey there, Alan. You can only keep trying to help people for so long before they ruin themselves again. Exhausting, they screw up every few centuries. We got... Damn it! Be better! Be better about it, okay? Be a better god. Oh, congratulations, Swoggy. Glad to hear that you managed to finish. I'm hoping to finish. We'll see how things go.
이러한 반쪽짜리 불로불사를 위해 무고한 이들의 수많은 희생이
Going off on endorphins. The calculations fall into place. Be a better god. Oh, that could be a new quote, right? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I was just about to add that myself. Thank you very much for being on top of that, Ada. Lost the final node twice with your rock shipping. Yep, it's all working. I'm hoping to be able to finish it in one try. I only lost Jetstream Sam once, so we need to do this in one go.
선인이 아니라 악귀에 불과한 것 같은데.
The exact same thing when you saw him.
할머니,
Oh,
궁금한
we'll
것이
see.
있어요.
We'll see what happened. I don't know if that's spoilers or anything, so I'm just gonna try not to read that. I know that might be like a barber thing. I don't know.
가주가 되려는 자가 선조의 충을 받아들이고 나면 그 이후에는 어떻게 되는 건가요?
이곳에 계신 모든 선인분의 방대한 지식을 습득하게 되지.
Oh, okay, cool. When at 20 stacks, kill this unit if below 30% HP and do 30% more damage and reuse the coin. It's a fucking passive. Huh. Nice. Always fun when you break the game like that, right? Generally, I try not to kill my sinners. Generally, I try not to kill my sinners. I like to think of myself as a good manager.
또한 더 이상 개인의 몸이라는 비루한 감옥에서 벗어나 이윽고 모든 감정과 이치를 나누게 되고.
Okay, so even if she remains herself, she's going to be having this elder guy and possibly all the elders basically yelling at her and driving her mad. Lovely.
마침내 대관원의 번영만을 위해 헌신하게 되는 존재로 거듭난다.
Yeah, so no, definitely no longer herself. At least they're being honest, I guess. Give the points where we can give them, considering the bar for Jiamu is subterranean.
대관원을 위해 헌신하게 되는 존재.
I'm guessing that she's about to do that now, maybe? She's stepping down, and maybe she's going to be joining the Enlightened Ones. That's my guess. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm just hypothesizing. It could be that they're about to reveal this now, but yeah.
선왕충을 받아들이는 사람은 필연적으로 불로장생을 원하게 되는 건가요?
불로장생을 바라는 것은 본디 높은 곳에 공덕을 쌓아올린 인간이라면 자연스레 드는 마음. 모든 가주는 후대의 가주 자리를 물려주는 날까지 불로장생의 비법을 찾아야 하느니라. 지금껏 모든 선인이 그리하였던 것처럼.
Yes, I'm guessing she's found her secret to immortality.
왜 그렇게까지 집착하는 건데?
But that's not weird to desire immortality. Just don't take Mercury, okay? Don't take Mercury. That is not the secret to immortality.
가죽까지 했으면 이미 즐길 만큼 다 즐기고 누릴 만큼 다 누렸을 텐데 뭐가 아쉬워서 이런 꼴을 하고서 지하에 모여 사는 거냐고.
낮은 곳에서 발버둥 치며 이룬 것도 없이 떠나가는 미천한 자들은 모르지.
우리가 이뤄낸 이 모든 업을, 홍원을, 지금의 위치까지 오르게 한 공들을 두고 무로 갈 수는 없는 게지.
우리가 소멸하면 대관원 또한 소멸하는 것.
Oh, and Alan, I forgot to say before, but thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. We've just written books. Have you, I hear the modern thing, though, is to start a podcast.
인즉 그것이 홍원의 소멸.
어찌 우리가 만들어낸 홍원을 두고 떠나겠는가? 100년도 채 못 산 가주 하나로는 이 거대하고 복잡한 홍원을 꾸려나갈 수 없는 것이다.
홍원의 시작은 우리가.
Ooh, nice. Go, go, Meta. You can do it.
또한 홍원의 끝에도 우리는 함께.
뭔? 한 명한테 물어보면 죄다 나불거려서 정신없어 죽겠네.
시간이 많이 지체되었구나. 선조의 충을 받아들이게 되면 다시 태어나는 것과 다를 바 없는 경험을 하게 된단다. 네가 간절히 바랐던 결과 아니더냐. 가주의 모습으로 너를 우러러볼 모든 이들의 앞에 서는 건 말이다.
저도 나중에는 저런 모습이 되는 건가요? 저 기억나요. 저분은 오래전에 입선하셨다고 들었던 제 고조 할아버지였어요. 저한테 몰래 간식을 챙겨주시고 옛날 이야기도 많이 해주시고 그랬는데.
두려움은 잠깐뿐. 앞으로 이어지는 억겁의 삶은 환희에 가득 찰 것이다. 이 몸이 그러하였듯이.
Jiamu slowly approaches Jichun. And
시춘,
Honglu takes a step towards her too.
이전에 네가 나한테 이렇게 말했지?
이게 정말 오빠의 선택은 맞아? 아니면 그냥 저쪽이 시켜서 하는 것뿐이야?
그때는 네가 그런 말을 한 이유를 잘 몰랐었어.
You know, I haven't mentioned this before, but this music that's playing right now, and the way that how they often use it, reminds me of Naruto. Like, there's that one track that often plays, like when they're talking about like their tragic backstories and stuff, and it sounds like similar to this track.
그런데 지금은 나도 그 질문을 너에게 하고 싶네.
Honglu asking a question. What is your answer, Jichun?
시춘, 진정으로 너는 가주가 되고 싶은 거니?
나는
오늘 너무너무 신난다, 오빠. 지천이는 아무것도 한 게 없는데 선물도 있고 오빠랑 하루 종일 놀 수 있어. 평생 이렇게 같이 있게 되면 좋겠다. 그치?
아니에요. 이렇게는 되고 싶지 않아.
기가 차군.
Yeah, no problem, Alan. Hope you have fun.
우습구나. 이젠 더 이상 너의 의지는 중요치가 않아. 전통에 따라 정해졌고 이는 행해져야만 한다. 선대가 그러했듯 우리가 그러했듯 넌 그저 따르면 된다. 그것이 가주가 되려는 자의 숙명이다.
본인들의 부귀영화를 위한 도구일 뿐인데 뭔 숙명이고 의식이에요.
That's a good line right there. Down with the gerontocracy.
받아들이기 싫다고 한다면 강요할 수는 없어요.
아이고, 꿈 같은 소리를 늘어놓아야 되는 걸 보니 과연 하융의 친우들이긴 한가 보군.
어리석은 것. 대관원에서 개인의 의지는 중하지 않아. 받아들이는 것만이 생을 보존하는 길이다. 어딜 함부로 혀를 놀리는지.
진정하거라. 저 이스마엘이라는 아이는 원래 반골의 성향이 있었으니 이해해야지. 고작 반백년도 안 되는 세월을 살아본 자들이 무엇을 알고 논하겠는가? 우리는 너희들을 처음부터 남김없이 지켜보았고 그리하여 누구보다 잘 알지 않은가?
애들은 그저 지기 어리고 어리석고 그릇된 선택만을 반복하며 여기까지 온 자들일세. 모함은 그야말로 무지한 자들만이 할 수 있는 최고의 일탈. 우리라면 절대 하지 않을 행동을 번번이 거듭했기에 지켜보는 맛이 있었지.
과인은 그대들이 이곳으로 오는 장면을 전부 보았노라. 그리하여 당도한 이유 또한 명백히 알고 있지.
Mm-hmm. But it sounds like that's what the elder is saying as well, right?
대관원의 혼란을 막으려 이런 엄청난 모험을. 허나 중이 옮겨가고 다시 가주의 자리가 채워지면 혼란은 자연스레 해결되고 이곳엔 다음 유희가 도래할 터.
You can tell us your answer, but as you said, as everyone in chat probably realizes as well, we're not going to make the same choices that you would make.
가모야, 그대가 준비한 공멸일 또한 너무도 눈이 즐거웠어.
I mean, do you have more things to say about that?
감사드립니다, 선인이시여.
인간이 아닌 지성체가 도시 안에서 태어나고 거기서 또 태어나고.
Birds.
태어난 것들은 머리에게 찢기고 청소되고
그리고 그 장면을 모두 보고 있던 보기의 눈물과 변화도 과인에게 모두에게 둘째가면 서러울 엄청난 자극이었어.
이제 남은 생을 이곳 철암사에서 다 함께 지켜보도록 하자꾸나.
가시춘이 가져다줄 새로운 유의와 함께
오게 동료, 치기 어린 모험꾼들이여.
이곳에 온 목적을 다하라. 가주가 완성되는 것만이 대관원이 살 길이다.
Well, if it depends on the completion of that ritual, then maybe it shouldn't survive. They weren't wrong. Our purpose for coming here was to quickly certify the next family hierarch, and remove the outside forces that have invaded Naguanyan, and prevent the conflagration of war. But
이들이 홍원에 방문한 것 또한 황금가지라는 기물을 얻기 위함이었다.
아, 잊을 뻔했군.
저들은 황금가지라는 이름의 영물을 위해 한자리에 모였으며 그 가지의 행방에 따라 움직이네.
그러니 우리가 이들을 위해 준비해둔 것을 보여주어라.
선인들의 말씀을 따르겠나이다.
I sense a golden bough. What Jiamu showed us was golden bough, shimmering in its familiar incandescence.
보가, 네가 지금까지 그래왔듯
And watch and do nothing?
이 황금 가지를 내어줄 테니 받아들고 우리를 위한 다음 모험을 떠나거라.
우리의 여생을 심심치 않게 만들어준 것에 대한 선물이니라.
Sinclair looked at Honolulu with a sad expression. Couldn't quite tell if he was worried about what choice Honolulu would make, or if he was feeling a sort of sympathy for him. Alright, so, gonna be right back for a moment. We've got our ad break right now, but in a few minutes we will resume and hopefully kick these guys' asses, alright? Be right back. All right, let us resume Limbus Company. Sinclair. He's got it. but I think I already knew what Honglu's choice was going to be.
보가
There is a light smile on his lip. Stand still.
동생아, 부디 마지막까지 나를 실망시키지 말아라.
I'm gonna let you down.
가모님께서 너 따위를 위해서 기꺼이 내어주신 기회를 두고 무엇을 하는 것이냐?
Sorry, I just need a tissue for a moment. Alright.
할머니, 만약 시춘이가 끝까지 충을 거부한다면 어떻게 하실 생각인가요?
선왕충께서는 홀로 임하시기에 너무나 유약하신 몸이기에 오랫동안 밖에 모셔둘 수는 없단다. 또한 충을 모시는 의식은 매우 섬세하기 때문에 계속 거부하려고만 한다면 목숨의 보전 또한 장담하기 어렵지.
Sounds like a pretty shitty form of immortality.
그리고 아직 대관원에는 가주의 자리를 열망하는 이들이 널리고 널렸지. 가주가 되기 위해서는 이미 형제, 자매, 부모 따위를 다 내쳐버릴 각오가 되어버린 자들 말이다.
그러니까 시춘 씨가 마지막까지 거부한다면 시춘 씨의 목숨을 위험하게 만드는 한이 있더라도 일단 충을 귓속에 넣은 다음에 잘못되기라도 하면 가주를 바로 갈아치운다는 뜻이야?
그러기에 저 아이는 온 마음을 열고 선조님을 모셔야 하는 것이다.
처음부터 이 가주 대전이라는 것도 허울뿐인 의뢰였던 것 같아요.
You should have picked one for one of them. I know, right? Like, sounds like you could have been like really honest about going on, and I bet there would be someone out there who would be like, "Yeah, sure, I'm down for that."
가주가 되기 위해서 불로장생이 비법을 찾아오고 형제 자매들을 모조리 탈락시켜야만 한다는 것부터가요. 단지 이 자들의 추악한 욕망과 재미를 위해서였을 뿐.
They just like death games.
애비를 잃은 무지렁이 꼬맹이에게 충고를 하나 내어주마.
가주의 자질을 가졌는지 확인하지 않았다면 가모의 공멸일과 같이 우리에게 유의를 안길 인재인지 확인할 방법이 있었겠는가?
이 심사가 의미가 없을 리가 있나?
Yeah, sounds like they deliberately want someone ruthless, someone clever and ruthless.
죄송해요, 할머니. 내어주신 황금 가지는 받을 수가 없어요.
We'll just steal it off you.
왜 그런 선택을 하는 것이냐, 보가. 너를 데려간 자들이 원하는 것은 오직 이 황금가지니라.
네, 그럴 수도요. 하지만 이루고 싶은 것은 없어요. 그러니 저를 흘러가게 이끌어 주신다면 얌전히 따를게요.
Why do you choose this path? Weren't you watching this entire time? We're idiots! We do exactly the opposite of what you would do.
아직 완전해지지 않은 소망으로 입사를 받아들이는 것은 곤란합니다. 그렇다면 제의를 드리겠습니다. 당신이 원하는 것을 바라게끔 해드리죠.
We promise to tell you what to wish for.
원함을 드리겠다는 것입니다.
I wish I knew what to wish for.
원함이란 어떤 걸까요?
마음이 동하는 감각, 혹은 허기짐, 혹은 갈망이죠. 그렇다면 더는 그저 이리저리 흐르는 물살에 따라 흘러가지 않게 될 것입니다.
그렇네요. 지금이 그때일지도 모르겠어요. 이끄는 것에 반할지라도 그리하여 설사 제가 내쳐지게 되더라도 시춘이가 이대로 원치 않은 가주가 되는 걸 바라볼 수는 없을 것 같아요.
익숙하고 편한 길을 택하지 않고 구태여 가시밭길로 돌아가려 하다니 결국 네 손으로 다시 피를 흘리게 만들 셈이냐. 각자가 원하는 것만 얻고 헤어지게 된다면 피차 시간 낭비하면서 얼굴을 마주볼 필요도 없었을 텐데.
대체 너희들이 원하는 것은 무엇이지?
나야말로 니놈들에게 묻고 싶군. 지금까지 너희들이 걸어온 길이 사륙 하나 없는 무결한 길이었는지를.
You're talking to Otis, of all people here. The person who asked us the question, hey, would you be able to forgive a war criminal who has killed thousands or hundreds of thousands of people?
황금가지를 얻기 위해 눈앞에 셀 수도 없는 희생들을 모른 척 해오며 여기까지 왔지. 그런데 이제 와서 오랜 시간 연을 끊었던 동생 하나를 위해 황금가지를 버린다는 것이냐. 그거야말로 모순이고 기만이지.
Then let us be hypocrites.
왜 눈앞의 이득을 쫓지 못하고 이를 어렵게 만드는 것이냐.
그렇네. 형의 말대로 지금껏 잘 바라봐왔던 것들이 왜 이리 어렵게 느껴지는 걸까?
휴전결렬, 그렇게 보는 게 합리적이겠군. 그래.
Yep, we're idiots.
우리가 원하는 걸 얻기 위해서는 저 보잘것없는 것이 충을 받아들여야만 하니.
역겨운 것.
As if on cue, Ubo, Joatwan, and their subordinates began to assume a battle stance. Alright, so let's get into combat now, shall we? Ego gear.
귀하들의 전투에 낭보가 있기를
Oh,
기원해.
the fairy guy. Sticking. So, burst wounds, bleed, alright. After entering this encounter, gain Ego Corrosion N-Corp at every passing turn N. Less than 50% HP or at low sanity, gain additional corrosion. But lose SP, gain attack power for every stack. And at max stack, you start taking damage as well. You don't seem to have negative coins. Yeah, 40 clover, poison count. 80 flesh. Start healing for bleed on target. I feel like Yacha deliberately bowed out because he was persuaded that humanity truly was better than this cursed existence. He's definitely learned something on his journey and wants better. Like, that's why he fought with Hong Lu in order to get that answer out of him and restore his own faith that he doesn't just have to drift through life and that he can actively do something to improve things. Well, we should be able to get a lot of blood feast at least. That's you guys here, huh? Alright. Oh, let's read up on them. Okay, no reinforcements it seems. So, Contempt or Jahuan. Contemptuous Thing. Grasp. Turn and gain 10 bind next turn. Lovely. But there's just stomach need for dinner. Yeah, Chet is a disgruntled asshole who's still got more epics than Jacques Lam. Absolutely. He's also going through corrosion. Yeah. And because he's got the spiral, he's got like Gave, which will turn into contempt. My little brother's hand I let slip. One hit against enemy, inflict gaze, once per identity per turn. Attacked by an enemy, inflict gaze against the attacker. If Honglu is on the field, inflict gaze against Honglu. Prioritize targets with grasp. When there are targets with grasp, gain a new pattern. But its resistance is degrade. That's good at least. Better avert your gazes when there are other surviving allies. If this unit becomes the main target from 5+ enemies, those enemies lose 10 HP and SP. Alright, so a way to punish you for trying to rush him down, I guess. Attack power up and fragile, soft gold casted heart. And over here, you're going to be sacrificing your allies. Torn memory, that stacks up. Okay. Yeah, corrosion. Okay. On hit, heal 5 SP. On flash lose 5 SP. Alright. Enemy kill, gain 3 poise count. New errors upon us, my dear fellow. Special pattern at low SP. Dedicate yourself with a new ideal. Alright, so yeah, this is Fell Bullet, so he is going to kill his allies, I'm guessing. Okay. 3 SP on self to inflict through sinking. Toward the new era. Alright. That. That. Here. Not bad. There we go. Look at that. I guess we are gonna have to go for this. There. Here. Paralyze, huh? Alright. I'm not sure who I want to be taking out first here, admittedly. fine. Alright.
사격 개시.
He's got his new pattern, it looks like. Ouch. There we go.
그 삶의 마침표를 효력사 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
사선이 비었어요.
시야 확보. 쏜다.
그때 생각 안 나? 단단히
한참은
그렇지.
자, 시간
Hey,
남았었고.
내 머리
unpurposefully.
터뜨리고 싶어지니.
타마키가 한 번에 끝냈다.
지금도 비슷하게 끝낼 수 있을 것 같네.
Let's have a look here and see what he is up to. Oh, more unclashable coins. Always lovely. Who's gonna get the main target? Okay. Ah, when does skill flip? Goes against a random enemy, but first one is always the main target. Okay, so it's like Gregor's Solemn Lament. Yeah, so extra damage based on full memory on self, spend it, and it starts, and then he starts blasting. And this SP gets really low. This one is a negative coin, huh? Alright. You. No. No. Give me a moment.
나는 어떤 말도 할 수 없어. 나는 어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
Right, yeah, you can do that. That'll be fun. Here. Go there. You go there. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I'll make do. That over, and who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky.
퍼레이드 중에는 말 걸지 않는 게 좋겠지.
탈출 개체 확인.
That could happen as well. pew pews. Ouch. Put that one's dagger. That's alright. Sort of.
갈라진 것처럼 굴지 마. 그때나 지금이나. 넌
해전병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 멱살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
Gaze and breath.
긴장하셨나요?
You have a lot of gaze and
그럴 땐
breath.
크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
I think I want to turn that into contempt. I'm gonna get the will to confront. Like, I've been doing the right thing by flashing with you, so... Let's confront. Because we got the will to confront. A little bit annoying here. Stagger on, so that's a 3-point attack, and I might want to be hit by that, to be honest. Okay, just accept the contempt. I don't quite recall how bad contempt was, because I never really fought this one. Sorry, the spiral too much. Like, the spiral does show up in the mirror dungeon, but like I just sort of like face roll it, so it's fine. There. There. Here. Counter that. Risky considering it's negative coins.
고귀하게.
Damn it. Gambled and failed.
한 점만 노린다.
To keep on getting our ST up. Yeah, I heard that they nerfed 833 to make it less of a marathon, so if it's still a marathon, I might have to do that. I might have to do an extra stream tomorrow, actually, in order to get that done, depending on how long this takes.
앞으로 남은 시간이 얼마 없어 보이는 자가 있습니다. 저희로선 기다리는 건 외엔 할 수 있는 일이 없군요.
굴레가 스스로 끊어지거나
Hello.
끊어내거나
Hex
둘중
nail.
하나일
We need to get hex nail down. Fixed. That's not good. Let's just abate it then, right? More reliable.
가면 꿰맨끈이 떨어졌나? 가면 꿰맨끈이
There.
떨어졌나?
Actually.
가면 꿰맨끈이 떨어졌나?
Yes, okay, go there. Hey, Tiberius, how you going? Attempt for that, perhaps.
석영 개시.
자, 테디.
Gosh.
나를
You got a
따라해보는
thing.
거야. 짜잔.
Glad you got a thing. Hope that goes well for you. Mentioned earlier the stream that I've got a thing I've got to do tomorrow as well. I got the go to a performance of adaptation of an Agatha Christie story, which will be fun. Did we get the stagger on it?
기다려라. 손밥이 터졌나?
본인이 방금 뭘 본 겁니까? 오, 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
Well evaded.
대의를 쫓다 보면
방금 건 제대로 안
사소한
꺼냈어.
희생은 언제나
돌아가면
필요한
맥주라도
법이지.
사야겠는걸?
I mean, you say sacrifices are necessary, but you're in no position to sacrifice your comrade. I think I might have timed that really well, actually, by complete accident. Okay. Now we... What more do we need here? A couple of pale, huh? Alright. Let's see what we want to do, shall we?
긴장하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
At content. So, you go here. How many bullets have you got left? 3. Alright. been a bit annoying, actually. Eventually missed out on getting that, but you know what? It's all right. Just unload. Yeah, unload into him, and we will get we'll get you to pull out. Okay, next up. You go there. This here. There. About 1 days. Alright. That's fine. You go here. And you go here. Ended up with a lot of poise on here. Okay. This looks good to me. Go.
타겟 포착. 한시간.
Kind of hoping to do enough damage to kill there.
먼저 빠진다.
직원 중 앞으로 남은 시간이 얼마 없어 보이는 자가 있습니다. 저희로선 기다리는 것 외엔 할 수 있는 일이 없군요. 굴레가 스스로 끊어지거나 끊어내거나 둘 중 하나일 테니.
With the blood of a comrade. Yeah. Let's turn that off. So if we kill you first. I think we do flashing. We should be able to get the kill there with sewing. Go there.
긴장하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
Are about to get staggered, so I need to throw this down. Go. That'll hit most people. You go there. There as well. Oh, action. Right, I don't need to worry about that one. That's fine. Yes, this is good.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
아류탄초 경일육시 찢겨라. 기원을 가진
Go.
그대로 무너져.
이봐,
The target of your attack is dead.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
We'll get ourselves a bit of a heal now.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 찔러렸습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
No luck, buddy.
극도선 거 맞나? 산책에 딱 한 발 남았었고.
남은 머리수는
Okay. Yeah, they've got a little bit more going on now.
지금도 비슷하게 끝날 수 있을 것 같네.
Okay.
긴장하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
Oh, okay, you've got contempt now. Okay. Oh, take and deal less damage from and against Jiahuan. Okay. Okay, go for it. Over there. Now. That over here. Over there. Alright. We're dealing with that one. It's fine. There. It's gonna go through what looks like. We do have an evade. But no.
김정하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면
You'll be fine.
도움이 된답니다.
Something over there, right? There. And there. Okay. Oh, hey there, Algar. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. 2005, 2006, so 20-year-old consoles make some retro. Yeah, yeah. Some people forget these things, but you are absolutely correct. Let's go.
탈출 개체 확인.
다류 산초 경연 역시 느껴라.
Oh crap. Damn it! That's a ship.
제가 누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지 않습니까?
You jinxed it, Swoggy. Oh, let's have a drink.
그런 빙글빙글.
Right.
죽기 안 좋아. 이번 판단이 되게 중요할 것 같은데.
Well, guess I've got to stretch as well and have another drink. Very well. Yeah. Yeah. Particularly annoyed by that, because that means I can't take advantage of the stagger on Gubo there. There. Oh shit, target fixed? Oh god. Can't do anything about that. Fuck. Alright. Could do that as well.
상담은 나중으로 하지. 지금은
Yeah, higher level.
그럴 여유가 없고.
I'm gonna try and save some people. Go, we can do that. We'll see. We'll see if the heal's able to do anything for us.
포기하게.
피날레를 준비했지.
자, 테디, 나를 따라해 보는 거야. 짜잔.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 일단
he's dead.
적합한 조치였습니다.
나쁜 건 저였나 보군요.
직원 중 앞으로 남은 시간이 얼마 없어 보이는 자가
시간을
있습니다.
끌릴 순 없지.
저희로선 기다리는 건 외엔 할 수 있는 일이 없군요. 굴레가
Frustrating as
스스로
you clashed good
끊어지거나
against
끊어내거나 둘 중 하나일 테니.
Jiahuan. Alright. Okay. And we gotta kill you now, huh? Alright. Well, we can do that. How much do I need here? Two pale and a purple. One pale. Alright. Might throw this down, to be honest.
따뜻한 엎드리도록.
Ow.
아파! 기원을 갖추는
Dead.
제대로 무너져라.
Missed out on a chance for a Maso to get an attack in. But have to make sure he died. Oh, he's done. Apparently, we've done enough damage to him. All right. In that case, let's just focus on damage to you.
떨거지는 잘나는 나류 산초평일 80 갈라지도록.
됐어.
There we go, victory.
피 분수가 폭죽보다도 높이 솟아올랐어.
How did everyone go?
아니야, 이렇게 크게 웃으면
Well
안 돼.
done, people.
아름다움을 잃지 않게. 그리고 제2 권속으로서의 품위도 잃지 않게 하자.
Okay. Meta. I need to ask this question since you said this was a marathon fight. Would I be able to do this in an hour? Happiness, wrath, sorrow, and joy. Don't think so. Alright. So, in that case, we are going to wrap things up here early. But I know I don't have a stream scheduled tomorrow, but I will do a stream tomorrow in order to do this fight, okay? Took you over an hour and you're not chatting with the viewers. Yeah, that's true. So, as I said, I've got I need to wake up early tomorrow, so this is the smarter option for me. Okay? So, hopefully, you all enjoyed that stream. You planned on taking a nap. Nice. All right, then. So, turns out it works well for everyone. As I said, we will stream tomorrow. We will finish this off tomorrow. We'll get our Millie song in. I'm very much looking forward to hearing that, because I love all of her music. In the meantime, let us go find ourselves someone to raid, shall we? Who's streaming what at the moment? Okay. Let's go and raid Robotic Battle Toaster. I haven't had a chance to raid him for a little bit. Robotic Toaster. There we go. Robotic Battle Toaster is playing Tank Head at the moment. Never heard of it, but let's pop on over and go say hi, shall we? Okay. Thank you very much as always, and hope to see you all tomorrow, okay? Because we're going to be finishing up this Canto at last. See ya!